What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Pages with Paige, and today we're going to be doing my book haul revisited for December of 2020. Today we're going to be looking over my December 2020 book haul. This concept is taken from completely Melanie, who has their Have I Read It Yet series, where they talk through their book haul and get you to vote on the remaining books. Because Mel's book hauls are slightly bigger, they have a large number of books to hit before they have to add an extra book to read, whereas mine, if it is between 2 and 5 books, it is the top most voted for book, between 6 to 10, the 2 most top voted for books, and so on and so forth. If there is 1 or no books remaining, then I do a giveaway. And the title has been taken from Ellie from Earl Grey Books, who does their book haul revisited, but they do it in a slightly different way to how I do. But I like the name, so I merge both Mel's concept and Ellie's name together to get mine. I'm going to load up the video. I am slightly nervous because the video is 12 minutes long, but I will just play the snippet of me mentioning the book itself, and let's see. So like I said, I will get you to vote if there are 2 or more books, and we'll just see how many I have to read, and this will go on to my December's TBR. So we've got 14 books. So the first one that I got gifted was Fly Away by Kathleen Jennings. Fly Away by Kathleen Jennings, and Ash gifted this to me and I have read it this year. I'm so happy. So, done and dusted. The next was gifted to me by Grace from G Swizzle, and that is A Song Below Water by Bethany C. Morrow. A Song Below Water by Bethany C. Morrow, and I have read this. We're doing good, we're doing good. Sierra, you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful human, sent me 2 books, and I'm just So the first is Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. So the next one was Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens, and I have read this. Yes! One of my best friends was looking at getting this for me for Christmas, and then it arrived, so I thought it was her. No, it was from Sierra as well, and that is The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune, and I have read this. I loved it. It was so sweet. I'm doing good. I've actually read the books people have gifted to me. Watch me shoot myself in the foot with that one, hey? The Grace Year by Kim Liggett. I have read this. I think this was Crystal's book for my Advent Challenge one year, and so I got to this and adored it. The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J Maas. I love the pause because I forgot that it was Sarah J Maas. That is hilarious. I have not read this, but I have unhauled it. So I decided that I didn't want to get them in the hardcovers. I'm okay with it. If I do ever pick up this series, it's probably going to be in the new paperback versions. So I'm happy just to go with that. And so I figured I didn't need it on my shelf. I wasn't going to read it anytime soon. So it is gone. So those were all the gifted ones. And then ones I brought for myself, I can hear that the audio isn't as good because it started pouring with the rain, so apologies if you can hear that. If you'd like some ambient music of rain sounds, here you go. Starsight. I wanted to read the next one, hopefully in this coming year. Starsight by Brandy Sandy. I did not read this in 2021. I did read it this year though. I had to put it on a 5-star prediction. I have got to this eventually, but it was definitely not in 2021. Watch Over Me by Nina LaCour. I have not read yet. I really enjoyed Nina LaCour's writing in We Are Okay, and so I started to collect some of their other things, and I haven't got to it yet. This is the first thing on this list. If you want to vote for this, write Watch Over Me in the comments down below. We were doing so good. Read 6, unhauled 1, and now 1 unread. The Smell of Other People's Houses by Bonnie Sue Hitchcock. I have not read yet. Well, let's go into a vote. So if you would like for me to read this, please put The Smell of Other People's Houses in the comments down below. I don't know much about this. It was definitely a cover and title buy. I think I saw it floating around somewhere, and so it intrigued me, but I really don't know anything. Growing up here is like growing up nowhere else. Looks to be a coming of age. Ooh. No idea. So if you'd like me to pick this one up. Then I read I Let You Go by Claire McIntosh, and I needed to pick up the next one. So apparently I didn't want to say the title of it. Let Me Lie by Claire McIntosh, I have read. You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. I have read this. I love this. It's adorable. It is just so wholesome and wonderful. So very happy with that one. The Midnight Library by Matt Haig I have read, and this is one that if I need space I might end up unhauling this, but at the moment I've read it and I'm happy to have it on my shelves. It's The Ethical Slut by Janet Hardy and Dossie Easton. I have read. This was something that had many thought-provoking moments but also didn't quite hit the notes that I thought it was going to for me personally. Nothing wrong with that, it just wasn't the way that I approach my own sexuality and ideologies, so it was good and fascinating, but for me it's not like one I'm going to reference often. But I love my tabs and it looks so good on my rainbow nonfiction. Have a Little Faith in Me by Sonia Hartel. I have not read this, but I have unhauled it. I had heard of Heretics Anonymous by Katie Hendry, I think, and this sounded similar, so I was like, yeah, these sound like a good time. And then I just realized that I'm phasing out of YA, and especially fighting against the Christian schooling system is just not something that I want to be immersing myself in at the moment. It could go. I really enjoy teenagers having those discussions and taking those actions. I just don't need to read about that at the moment for me, so it's gone. Goodness gracious. So that was the last one, which is exciting. So we do have a vote. Apologies, no giveaway today. This will be going on to my TBR, so if you could let me know if you want me to read The Smell of Other People's Houses by Bonnie Sue Hitchcock or Watch Over Me by Nina LaCour, I would greatly appreciate it. That is that. I am really impressed with the stack that I have read, and the fact that I unhauled 2 without reading them, and then I still have the 2 remaining, so looking pretty good. I'm feeling really good about my book hauls at the moment, and I have really been working hard to get my 2020 book hauls down. 2021, I have no idea where we're gonna go with that. Hopefully it doesn't hurt my soul too much, but we'll keep doing this into the new year and I'm so excited. So let me know in the comments your votes and anything you want to let me know. If you like this video format or if there's anything that I could do to improve it for next year, please let me know. And with that, if you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!